Why do so many people want to live in Canada, and why do some eventually leave? You know, this question sits at the heart of the modern immigrant story. Canada is often seen as a global benchmark. The dream is real, but so are the difficulties. So why is Canada so incredibly attractive? The primary draw is safety. In a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain, Canada projects an aura of calm. Its cities are consistently ranked among the safest in the world. People walk the streets at night with a sense of security. Parents feel comfortable sending their children to local schools and parks. Then there is the quality of life. It means access to pristine nature, even when you live in a bustling metropolis. Mountains, vast forests, crystal clear lakes. It means clean air and well-maintained public spaces. The country's commitment to education and social programs provides a solid framework for families to thrive. For many immigrants, this represents a generational leap forward, offering their children opportunities they themselves never had. Canada's reputation as an immigrant-friendly nation is another powerful magnet. The country has a structured, points-based system that openly invites skilled workers, entrepreneurs, and families to become part of its fabric. The promise of a clear path to permanent residency and eventual citizenship provides a sense of stability and belonging that is rare. Finally, the promise of opportunity anchors the dream. But many people find the financial reality is more complex than they expected. A common misconception is that salaries in Canada are universally low. This is not entirely accurate. Certain professions offer competitive wages, skilled trades, specialized medicine. However, for many other roles, the paycheck might seem smaller than what one could earn in the United States or other major economic centers. The true financial picture only becomes clear after you account for what comes out of that salary before it ever hits your bank account. Here, we must talk about taxes. Canada is a high-tax country by North American standards. This is a fundamental trade-off at the core of the Canadian social contract. A significant portion of every paycheck is deducted for federal income tax, provincial income tax, Canada Pension Plan, employment insurance. These funds are not lost. They are reinvested into the public good. A high gross salary on paper can shrink considerably after deductions. Budgeting becomes an essential skill. Perhaps no issue defines the Canadian struggle more than the cost of housing, and affordability is a constant and pressing concern for a huge portion of the population. In major cities like Toronto and Vancouver and their surrounding regions, the dream of homeownership has drifted out of reach for many. For decades, housing prices have escalated at a rate that has far outpaced wage growth. A modest, single-family home in these markets can easily command over $1 million, requiring a substantial down payment and a massive mortgage that can strain household finances for a lifetime. Vacancy rates are often razor-thin, leading to bidding wars for rental units and ever-increasing monthly costs. A one-bedroom can consume a startling share of income. Many live with roommates well into their 30s, enduring long commutes from more affordable suburbs, or settling for smaller, older spaces. However, Canada is vast, and the housing story is not monolithic. Outside Toronto and Vancouver, the picture changes dramatically. In many cities, homeownership is still attainable for the middle class. Expectations often meet a complicated reality when it comes to daily life. Canada's universal healthcare system is a cornerstone of its identity and a major reason many people choose to move there. The principle is simple and powerful. Access to necessary medical care should be based on need, not the ability to pay. Knowing that a hospital stay, a visit to the doctor, or a major surgery will not result in a mountain of debt provides immense peace of mind. However, the system is not without its serious challenges. The trade-off for universal access is often time. Wait times for specialist appointments and non-emergency surgeries can be frustratingly long. Finding a family doctor can be difficult. Urgent care is world-class, but the day-to-day experience can feel slow and bureaucratic. An aging population and staffing shortages, worsened by the pandemic, strain the system. For those used to private systems, this can be jarring. Work culture is more balanced. Work-life balance is taken seriously. Standard hours are respected, and vacation is encouraged. Parental leave policies are generous. But ambition can feel slowed by consensus and process. Without Canadian experience, many take survival jobs before they break in. So, who is Canada truly perfect for? It is, first and foremost, a haven for families seeking stability and a safe environment for their children. Strong public schools, abundant green space, community-oriented culture. The security of the healthcare system adds another layer of comfort. If your top priority is your children's future, Canada is compelling. Skilled workers in high demand, engineers, registered nurses, software developers, skilled trades, tend to thrive. For them, immigration is more streamlined, and jobs come faster. They can earn solid incomes and build quickly on firm footing. The path to a stable life is clear. Who finds it difficult? High-earning professionals focused on low taxes and rapid wealth building may find the system restrictive. Entrepreneurs who crave speed and minimal regulation can feel slowed by bureaucracy. The long, dark winters are a real adjustment. Without a support network or in-demand skills, the path can be lonely and slow. High housing costs add pressure in major cities. Cultural isolation can wear people down. Canada offers a great deal, but it cannot be all things to all people. The decision comes down to personal priorities. Canada offers safety, stability, and a high quality of life, but the costs and pressures are real. For many, it delivers on the promise. For others, the taxes, housing, and slow systems outweigh the benefits. Why does everyone want to live here, and why doesn't everyone stay? Which of these factors would shape your choice?